Hello everybody, welcome to CC Sim Racing. I am your host Craig Cook, and the lovely voice that you're going to hear next to me is Mr. Jesse Linquela. How are you, Jesse? How are you doing, buddy?
I'm wonderful, enjoying my holiday here in the States. It's been great.
Ah, fantastic, mate. Yeah, I was going to say, you've got a couple of nice treats in with a few days off, and I've had a day off today with some painful sciatica, but we're here anyway, and we're here at Brazil for the AWRC. Totally different holiday, I guess, here, Jesse. But yeah, we're here for the AWRC, and we are round 6, and this is going to be an absolute cracking race as well. Interlagos, we have 9 ladies racing this evening, and if you are interested in racing, please let us know, because we'd love to have you. So Sophie's leading the championship. Hopefully everything's going to go well in a moment, but we'll take a look at the map. So at the moment we are down here for Interlagos, and then the next round is the Nürburgring Sprint, so that's going to be a cracking little race there. Then we're at Brands Hatch for the final. So looking forward to that. Let's take a look at the championship tables. And as you can see, drop scores will come into play. But at the moment, it is Sophie that is taking the championship by storm. Look at that. Four wins in a row in the second place. You can't go wrong, can you? But Martine has been doing pretty well herself. Just a few points off. 20 points and a bit for Martine in second place. Then the battle between Mami and Esther has really started to hot up with 105 for Mami and obviously 103 for Esther. But obviously with the drop scores, it does take us a little turn, doesn't it? Annalise Wright there on 87 points. Froxy Racing not here today, unfortunately, on 78. Then we've got Fee, who's been slowly closing up, isn't she? Look at that consistency there on 66 points and enjoying her racing. And great to see Sarah Hawkey back. She has obviously been studying very hard, but she's missed the last 3, but still there in 8th place. Sammy Sly will be back next week, and we do hope for her recovery. She's doing very well indeed, and we wish her the best. We've got Zoe back as well. Zoe's back. She's enjoying her racing, so she's decided to come in, and great to see that. And Isa Hannah as well. Isa Hannah's in today, and great to have her on board as well. So yeah, great bunch of ladies out on track. We're going to get this qualifying done as soon as we can, but it's been pretty close in qualifying times here, Jesse, because going round earlier on with a little practice race with Esther and Mami did a 1:30, and she's like, I think she's the quickest driver on the track, so we've got to keep an eye on that. But Esther as well. Esther's in the low 31, so that's very good indeed. But I tell you what, I couldn't dial in a lap, and I was chasing these girls hard, and there was no chance I was overtaking them. So it was a great race, really was. So yeah, keep an eye out for those two ladies, Jesse.
Yeah, well, Sophie, the thing we know about her, she's super consistent. So she may have some fast laps, but she's got fast laps over and over again. The other girls haven't quite hit it every single time. You know, they hit it here and there, but the consistency just isn't quite there, and that's why we have Sophie in front.
Yeah, exactly. And unfortunately, Sophie will be starting from the back of the pack because it got a heavy glitch. I'm not too sure why, but yeah, heavy glitch for Sophie. And also, Martine got a penalty last week for a few contacts with Esther, which unfortunately, obviously, 1, 2, 3, and 3 strikes, you're out, and that's going to drop her to the back of the pack. But didn't lose her points, so she's still happy with that. But we'll see how she gets on tonight. At the back of the pack, so keep an eye out for those 2 races indeed. So ladies are going out on track. There is Fee. We've got Esther and Hannah going out. Zoe's literally just bolted out of the pits, and off she goes to start her qualifying lap. So great to see Zoe back, and all the drivers now making their way out. Esther's also made her way out. Mami's leaving it very late, so we'll see what Mami does. There goes Fee. She's out as well. There's Anna.
There's abundance of pink on this track, I tell you, Craig. It's unbelievable.
It is as well, isn't it? It's quite epic. Just see Isa Hannah just jumping around a little bit there. Hopefully that sorts itself out. Anna's just warming up. She's very casual going around the track, but unfortunately with this new update, it's also brought a lot of glitching, which is really uncalled for. So thank you very much. Good evening, guys and girls. Hello, Lewis. Great to see you, mate. Joe says, good luck, ladies. Thank you very much, Joe. We got Wech is Wech from Sir Mags. Magsy, says Khan. That's the sort of thing that I'd say if I was down London. And right, Magsy, we got hey family, says TNR. Sorry, mate, I had to do that. It's quite fun. Very unfair penalty, says Sir. Maybe. About three times the charm. Not really. So Zazazar says Abraham Parker. Ami Khan all the way, says Radio Guy. Go, says D-Man. So great to see D-Man back there. So ladies out on track, and it's going to be Zoe who opens up the qualifying. Sophie has played in the pits. Thank you very much for that, Sophie. But that's going to make it really interesting at the back there, isn't it, Jess? Because you're going to have Sophie and Martine battling away, trying to get past everybody, and that's for a title fight as well.
Yeah. At least they'll be able to keep an eye on each other, be right next to each other.
Yeah, indeed. Finalizer jumped in. Stephen N. Hello, Finalizer. How you doing, buddy? Great racing with you yesterday. Absolutely loved it. And that video I had to show because it was just superb. Side-by-side action through the 2 Lesmos was just Amazing. Good evening, Mr. Richard Pugh. So Zoe's coming round. She's through the S's, and there's Sarah Hawkey following on at this moment in time. We can't wait to see these times. Now, Esther, I'm looking forward to seeing what her times are because she was very, very quick in practice. There is Hannah. She's there in 5th place. Going to keep an eye on the ladies at the front of the pack. There is Anna. She's out there in that lovely Lewis Racing, LB Racing there, livery. There is Fee. Joiner Racing, and there is Mammy at the back of the pack. So Zoe's coming through now, and let's see what start she kicks off the lap times. We're looking at about the 31s. She goes over line with a 33 to start us off. Sarah Hawkey crosses the line with a 33, goes into 2nd place. Waiting for Esther now. Hugs the side of the wall and goes into pole with a 32.1. That's exactly the same time as she had earlier on. So that's incredible. Isa Hannah now, next on round. What can she do? Not a bad time. This is not a bad time. She's going to cross the line with a 34. He does. A 34.6. Well done there. Animaniac is coming around the corner now. Yes. And she goes into 2nd place and just pips Zoe. So very interesting. So Fee is next in 7th place at the moment. Coming through. She gets under a 37. That's going to be fantastic. Well done, Fee. Brilliant stuff. So Mammy's the last one out. Coming around the exit now. She's on a 25 as she comes off the white line. And here we go. Hugs the inside of the wall. Is she going to get pole? No, she's not. Oh, she does. She pips it. Nice. Wow. She just pips pole by 0.18. Look at that. 0.018. Fantastic. Mammy takes pole position. This battle for 3rd is going in. Very interesting, Jesse.
Yeah, that was nice. I'm impressed. I did not think Mammy was going to pip that time by Esther, but that was a good run. That was amazing.
Wow.
They're ahead of the rest of the two of them have a lap time. It's nearly almost a second better than the rest of the field. So that's pretty impressive. Those two are kind of the elite two right there.
Yeah, I can see Esther's sort of sitting there waiting. Now, I'm just wondering if she's going to do a little practice start. Everyone's parked up. Everyone's looking at the lovely views of Brazil.
It is lovely. I've never been there, but it is lovely.
Zoe's just putting some time in on the track. So Zoe comes around.
This gives me time to run to it. Everyone else should be running to the fridge to get a beverage as well right now. This is the beverage stop.
Oh, that's a good point. I haven't got one. So I'm not going to... Yeah, I'm going to have to wait. I'm going to have to hold fire. But Sarah is coming into the pits. Hannah's already there. So Hannah's parked up. And... well done to all drivers. Very impressive. Very impressive. Lots of TNR out there saying, Mammy for pole. She's a legend. Absolutely brilliant. Pole. Anything for the Americans. Oh dear, the nerves. Yeah, it's going to be tough out there, isn't it, Jess? Because obviously, Mammy on pole this time with Esther next to her. And we know Esther's a very feisty lady on track. And watch out for the American Animaniac. But really impressive with Zoe because Zoe's come back. And, you know, she's been, you know, out for a while. And puts herself in 4th place. 2nd row of the grid.
Yeah, it'll be interesting, too, to see. I mean, there's not a lot of passing points on this track. You got the 2 main straights, you know, where if you exit well in the corner, you can pass. But other than that, it's not a terribly good idea on a lot of these corners to go too wide. So we'll see how the ladies handle it. I'm sure they'll handle it fine, but it'll be interesting to see how patient they are in this race.
Yeah, definitely. Wiki says feisty ladies. Yeah, I think it's great because they actually were out there battling away, and we had a little race earlier, and yeah, I was feeling it, mate. I was feeling it. Very, very aggressive. Well, it is great. It was really, really good. Very intimidating, I tell you. So Mammy there, fast here. She is. Turn 1 is going to be scary. It is. I'm just thinking where Mammy's going to be on the start finish. I think she's on the right-hand side, so she's going to have the outside line, isn't she? So that'd be interesting. Martine from the back to the front. Yeah, definitely. Very quick lady as well. We'll see. Champ is cruising around the track. So Esther's parked up. So there is Esther. There you see Anna parked up there. There is Zoe. Sarah Hawkey just waiting in the pits. Great to see a few ladies out tonight here, Jesse. This is going to be a good race. I'm looking forward to this. Turn 1. Who's it going to be, ladies and gentlemen? Very interesting.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. I think they'll be fine on that first corner. I mean, they realize that you're not going to win that race on the first corner, so just be patient and fall in line, and then you can start working your way up from there.
Yeah, definitely. I think Hannah might be having network drop. She's dropped out Oh, right. Okay, she's dropped out of the party chat. Oh, hopefully she can carry on. So it's well, that's not actually happening because Sophie will be at the back of the grid. But it's Mammy in pole, Esther in third. See, they haven't sorted out the update, have they? Anna in third, Zoe in fourth. It's be Sarah Hawkey in fifth place. It will be Hannah in sixth, Fee in seventh, and then it'll be Martin in eighth with Sophie as well there, taking out that top 10. If it hasn't changed, don't worry. We'll have a look here. We'll go back and we'll rearrange it. But I'm pretty sure that will sort itself out. But this is it. This is going to be the one, Jesse. So here we go. This is round 6 of the AWRC here live at Brazil with your commentators Craig Cook and Jesse Limquela. So here we go. Mammy on pole, Esther second, Anna there in third, Zoe in fourth, Sarah Hawkey takes out the top 5. We have 3 red lights, we have 4 red lights, we have 5 red lights. Here we go. Is it going to be Mammy? Is it going to be Esther? Nobody rolls. Everyone's very... Oh, Fee's off the line, and she looks like she was maybe she was watching TV again like last time, Jesse. But she's taking it into turn 1 for the first time, and literally Mammy shuts the door. Wide goes Annalisa. That's going to give us some troubles. Coming around the corner of turn 2, manages to hold it, but it's Mammy in the lead. Esther in second. There is Anna in third place with Sarah Hawkey now in fourth. Pips Zoe off the line, and Martine's already up to 6th place, and she's looking very quick indeed. Watch out for this lady. She's on fire at the moment. Brilliant stuff. So on board with Martine, goes into 5th place and takes Zoe for position. Zoe looks like she's struggling a bit. No, she hasn't. Zoe's still on the inside and shuts the door on Martine, Jesse.
You're flipping back and forth, cutting across, cutting back across. My goodness, there's a lot of excitement going on in the back half of the pack.
Yeah, a lot of tension indeed. So Mammy still holds the lead. There is Esther in second. Anna is there in third. Sarah in fourth. And Sophie's really struggling to get past Isa Hannah. And Isa Hannah's done a fantastic job here, which is giving Martine the opportunity to pull away. So let's see how this pans out as we see Esther in real problems as she comes off the right-hander. And it looks like Animaniac was trying to find a way through, but hasn't quite done it. And look at that. Isa Hannah has left the room. That's really unfortunate. But it is Mammy from Esther from Animaniac. Let's go on board with Esther because she has got a car full of Porsche, and that's Animaniac behind her, the American.
Yeah, and of course we got Mammy out front. You know, it gives her a little opportunity to get away as long as Esther's fighting back there with the other 2 racers. So we'll see how that pans out. But we've seen it too. We had a race last week where somebody got way ahead, and then they started getting the jelly legs.
Yes. We did indeed. Martine at the back there. I think she just made a move on, I think that was Zoe. So let's see if we can check that out, because that looked like a good pass there. Where are they? There they are. There's Zoe. There is Martine. And it looks like she got down the inside. Oh, she just caught the grass there, did Zoe. But still in the mix, battling away. Great stuff from those 2. Thank you very much to Mighty Asylum to make it in the tow level 2 membership. Thank you very much, buddy. Really appreciate that. Back to the leaders. Mammy in the lead. Esther in second. Animaniac third. And I'll tell you what, Mammy's pulling away. 1.5 here, Jesse. Flying away.
Yeah. I mean, she's already shown if there's nobody in front of her on that practice lap that she can get through, and she's done it. Sophie just got through for 6th place as well while I was babbling away.
Ah, that's okay, mate. Yeah, you can see Zoe's pushing. She's still pushing, and there is Sophie now into 6th place. She has Martine in her sights. So watch out, Martine. You got a lady behind you, and it's our champion at the moment, Sophie, and let's see if she can get past. But Martine won't let that happen, I'm pretty sure of that. But all the ladies in shot, which is fantastic. Fee at the back there, really unfortunate. Had a little bit of a... What happened actually with Fee? She was there, wasn't she? So hasn't got damage. So yeah. Just an overshoot, I think. Yeah, just overshooting on the brakes. I think that's what slowed her down.
We'll call it the Outlander curse.
The Outlander. I love that. The Outlander curse. That's covered. That's definitely there, Jesse. Wish I could race my favourite tracks. Oh, Hannah, I'm so sorry. I think next time, just turn off your PlayStation microphones and stuff. Just literally shut everything down and just concentrate on your racing. Because that's the problem. There's something issue, and we're trying to find out what it is. But come on, GT7, help us out. We need your support here. So here we have Landro in there as well. Hello, Landro. Great to see you, mate. Absolutely fantastic to have you with us. So, Mammy in the lead. It's Esther in second. There is Animaniac in third. Martine gets past Sophie for position and goes into fourth. So, this is absolutely fantastic stuff. Martine now into fourth place. Oh, but Sarah's not giving this up, is she? She has looked down the inside of the right-hander. Not going to do it. But now Martine's got down the inside of Animaniac, and that's put her out to dry because that's given Sophie the opportunity. Sarah Hawkey the opportunity, who has contact with Animaniac, backs out of it. And again, Martine has contact with Animaniac.
Oh,
and then
goodness.
Look at Sarah's now in contact with Sophie, and Sophie shoves herself through. And Sophie's now in the fifth place. My goodness me, that was battle and a half there, Jesse. Wow.
Yeah, and some of the ladies are having a little issues coming out of these corners, hitting on the gas or hitting a little early, and I'm seeing a lot of fishtailing coming out of some of these corners. So, you know, you can lose time when you're doing that, obviously. So, and that happened to Sarah there on that one that allowed Sophie to go through. So, it's all about timing and about, and wow, we almost lost Sophie there for a second. But
yeah,
it's all about hitting the gas and just going easy on it.
Yeah, definitely. Great shout there, mate. Brilliant to see. We got Martine, Animaniac, Sophie, Sarah Hawkins, Zoe all together there, and all of the ladies, apart from Fee at the moment, in the same shot, which is brilliant stuff. And Fee's not that far behind, so we'll keep an eye on her lap times. I know she's looking just to beat her lap time every week at the moment, so well done to her. So it's Mammy in the lead, 1.1 second now. Whoa, it was 1.5. It's now down to 1 second. Wow, Jesse.
Purple lap, that last lap, she had a 1:31.8, so that's a nice lap. And she's actually purple on this lap as well.
So is Esther. Just got on board with Esther, and she's also gone purple. So did she just sneak it there? I don't know. But I tell you what, it's slowly climbing back up again. So Esther just needs to get that concentration level up. Just don't worry about the person behind. Concentrate on the one in front. I was always told that. So it's Esther there in second. Martine there in third. She is still managing to hold off Sophie, our championship leader. But I tell you what, Sophie's really closed that gap up, hasn't she?
Yeah. Well, like we said, Sophie's all about consistency. I mean, she's going to be on your back the whole time. She's done a good job at picking through.
Yeah, she has, and she just lost the back of the car there, but managed to hold it on. And there is Sarah Hawkey with Anna just behind her in that sixth place. Zoe slowly disappearing off the back of this pack, but she is still thereabouts. If she can just hold the toe, that's all she needs to do. Back to the leaders. Mammy holding the lead from Esther in second. Then following suit is Martine, who's got Sophie right behind her, but there's no overtake there. Sarah Hawkey, Animaniac, then Zoe just behind. Then we got Fee just at the back there, and she's done a 1:35.8. That's brilliant. Well done, Fee. Great stuff. So, leader Mammy in the lead, still with that fastest, that 1:31.868, with Esther in second place, and hasn't quite found what she needs to close this gap up, has she, Jess?
No, well, I think we need to give a little credit to Mammy there. Mammy's just laying some ridiculous laps out there. I mean, kind of hard to catch somebody who's going awfully fast, but just kudos to Zoe as well. She's doing a good job of staying right on the back pack, which is really important because she's got 4 cars right in front of him. Any of those cars make a mistake, she's going to get a spot.
Oh, big move there from Sophie, who goes into third place on Martine. It was a fantastic move. And Sarah Hawkey's now under pressure from Animaniac. She's going to be round the outside. That's a very brave move if she can get that done. And she's going for the cutback. What a move here from some Animaniac. And she get it done? No, she didn't. That was really unlucky. She nearly got through. Brilliant stuff. And that's given Zoe the opportunity to grab a couple of spots because she's now on the back of the 2 girls in front. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. But look at this battle up front. It's now back down to a second. Esther has started to find her mojo as Mammy starts to make the mistakes. But again, she's still there. She's still got that second gap, Jesse.
Yeah. Esther had a good exit on last one, and I was going to say she had a good exit, but it was no better than Mammy's. I mean, they're hanging steady. So, I mean, Mammy's done a good job of keeping this lead here. I mean, it's not easy. We've seen Esther be like a stalker sometimes when she's in second place and makes some people really nervous, but she's doing a good job of weathering the storm right now.
Oh, she has. And when you think about it, the credit where credit's due. Mammy, not part of a race team now, but she wasn't, when she first came to CC Sim. So, you got Esther who's, with a team. You've got Sophie owns her own team, Martine with a team, Sarah with a team. So, these are all very, very good drivers behind her. So, Mammy's doing an absolutely superb job. So, keep pushing, does Mammy. As you can see, it's starting to get a bit cloudy in the background there. Lovely and sunny on the east side of the track and the north, but over by the west it doesn't look too great. But I tell you what, Sophie's not closing them up, is she? Because Martine's staying with Sophie.
Yeah. Sophie's got Martine to deal with, which is always a distraction when you're trying to reel in the next level. And Esther, she's not gaining any on Esther. She hasn't been for a couple laps now. So that front too, man, they're just kind of setting a pace. And the other nice thing is when you have two cars like that, I've talked about it before, you can follow the other car. So if one car's doing a good line, just follow what they're doing, and guess what? You'll probably go fast too.
Yeah, very, very good shout there, mate. And as we can see, now down to 0.7. And mistake there from Mammy as she came off the exit of the final 3 corners. And that is not what she wanted. That left-hander just caught the inside of the dirt. And that might just pull Esther in a little bit. Not enough to overtake, but it's going to definitely put her in a better position with 10 minutes to go of this race. Can she hold on? Great consistency.
Martine is right on Sophie as well.
Oh, look at that in the background. Great shout.
Penalty
for Sophie. Penalty for Sophie. That's not what she wants. Hard on the brakes are the 2 drivers. Now, if Martine's very clever here, she could just wait up and just see it pan out. As you can see behind, Sarah Hawkey and Anna and Zoe are all having a great battle here. Brilliant stuff. It's like a barroom brawl.
It's a very friendly one, though. More like a slap fight.
Yeah. Brilliant stuff. So Sophie has that 3rd place. That got you there, didn't it, mate? So Sophie there in 3rd, and here is Martine in 4th place. But that second penalty is definitely going to slow her down. Sarah Hawkey there in 5th, and she's going to get that just as they make the climb on the start-finish straight. So that is not where she wants that. So that could bring Sarah Hawkey back into play. Only 2.5 off Martine. So we'll see what happens in this next lap. So Sarah there in 5th place. Anna in 6th. There's Zoe in 7th. Back with Fee. And Fee is doing now. She's in the 36s, but she has done a 35. Should be very pleased with that. Back with our leader. Mammy's now sort of bringing it back up to a 2nd. And let's see if she can get this corner right. Yes, she does. Lovely. Nicely done. And pulls a nice gap as well. So good exit speed off the corner. And she puts it back into 1 second.
Here goes penalty.
So, penalty for Sophie. Here we go. Slows right down. Martine is through. She goes down the inside now. Where's Sarah? Is she going to have the opportunity? I think she's a bit too far back. So, it must have been a mistake there. But she is clawing her in. Look at this. She's also bringing Anna for the ride. So, this is brilliant stuff. Is Anna going to have the opportunity here? Down the outside she goes into turn 1. Is she having a look down the inside? Hard on the brakes. Very brave down the inside there. Thinks better of it. Good driving by the 2 of them. Absolutely fantastic. But that's really mucked them both up because Zoe's going to have a good run out of this corner and she could have an opportunity here. Brilliant racing.
We talked about Zoe being right behind there, man. And those 2 battle, I mean, that's going to allow Zoe right back into it because she's running just as fast as lap as they are.
Absolutely brilliant. Really, really is. She's done a 32.6 on lap 5. So in the 33s, good lap times there from her. So let's have a look at Animaniac. She's done a 32 and she can do 32s and high 33s, and Animaniac's off the track. Now, was that contact? I don't think it was. We will have a look though. So she's on her own. Now, was it just as she braked and went into the marbles? I think it probably is. So hard on the brakes she goes. Does she go in the marbles? Yes, she does. And off the track she goes. She does very well to hold it though. Very, very well. And that is Zoe into 6th place.
Yeah, and we've got Sophie back behind Martine again. Martine's doing a good job of holding her off right now, actually. Sophie's not an easy one to hold off. We've seen her harass people a lot before, but it seems to be doing well right now.
Yeah, definitely. There is Martine. There is Sophie. Still a lot to do from there. She'll be very pleased she can hold off Sophie, but Sophie does have the fastest lap at 31.5. So she has got the pace, hasn't she, for the leaders? Hasn't quite got on top.
Got to be frustrating, too, for Esther right now. I mean, she was right in there, right on top of Mammy, and Mammy's now spread it out. I mean, and it's just kind of that moment where she's gone several laps now, like seeing her right in front of her. It doesn't seem that far away, but at the same time, it seems like a mile away because she's not making up the time right now, and Mammy's just nailing the track.
Yeah, definitely. Great shout there, mate. 1.5 seconds, and she's very consistent, all in the 32s the last few laps. But just those sneaky little 31s, low 32s has really helped Mammy, and she's got this dialed in, this track at the moment. 1.5 seconds, still just under 7 minutes to go with this race, and anybody's game at the moment. Martine there in 3rd, Sophie around the outside. Is she going to make that move? Oh, she's literally all over the place, and she manages to hold it on pad as well. She was missing her steering wheel, I can tell you that much, but it's just a real shame that glitching is so heavy, and Martine's doing a very good job because she must see Sophie about 50 different times, left and right, as it's hopping around. But she's doing a good job. Martine, half a second nearly faster than her previous best.
Penalty for Sarah, and she's just in front of Zoe, so there might see a change here.
Oh, here we go. So half-second penalty for Sarah. Is she going to take the penalty now? Yes, she is. And here comes Zoe. So on board with Zoe. Has she got that done? Let's have a look. To the right, we see the Porsche go, and Zoe now into the top 5. Fantastic stuff from Zoe. She passes the CC driver, Sarah Hawkey, and we're really pleased to have her back. Meanwhile, if we go a little bit further back forward, Sophia Martin in the mix, and she's definitely closed up, hasn't she? Look at that now. Just nearly, well, nearly half a second now, Jesse. This is very tight. Purple lap for Martin, though. Wow.
We knew Sarah wouldn't go away, so it was just a matter of time. Or Sophie. I said Sarah. I meant Sophie. Sorry.
Yeah, there goes Sarah back into the position, and Zoe has to hold 6th. Animaniac's still there. Very, very close at the top. But Mammy is just putting on a brilliant performance at the moment, Jesse. I'll take it all back. What a drive at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, she's consistent. I mean, it's over and over and over. She's clearly been putting in practice, because this is not an easy track to have a lot of consistency on. There's a lot of corners where you can lose some time.
Definitely. So, Mammy at the moment holding this lead. 1.7 now. Another great exit off that final left-hander. Really, really good. And then she just increases it as she goes up the straight. But I'll tell you what, I think that gear change from Esther just seems to be slightly better. But again, as soon as she gets to the top of the hill, back up the power goes Mammy. So very interesting to see how this pans out. I'm looking forward to seeing if this is the fastest lap of the race. Goes across the line. No, Martine had a few problems there. She was looking for a purple lap. There's a 32.1. Still quick, though. Sophie with the fastest lap. Jesse.
And what I was going to say, we're seeing the headlights come on now, too. They're having to drive a little more in the dark. And the other thing is that that's going to cool the temperature of the track, which, that tends to change, how quickly you brake, speed up, all those things, too. So the ladies will have to adjust to that.
Yeah, definitely. Sarah Hawkey there in 5th. There's Zoe in 6th. If Anna just behind. Fee's also doing very well consistently in the 35s, 36s. That's brilliant stuff. She'll be very, very pleased with that. So back to our leader, Mammy for TNR, still holding this lead. There's a great chat. I would love to do this conversation. It's like being on the Jerry Springer show at the moment here, Jesse. It's absolutely brilliant. It's like, yeah, I just need to shout, just text Jerry. We could say Jesse. It's all going off in the chat. It's brilliant. We've got Martine fans. We've got TNR fans. We've got Mammy fans. We've got fans, and there is some some compliments for myself and you, so we're all right. Mammy in the lead, 1.8 seconds now. Esther in 2nd, still hasn't found a way to close the gap up, but Martine is under real pressure now from Sophie, the championship leader. Needs to stay in front, but she also needs to get that fastest lap. She really does need to get that fastest lap.
Yeah, Martine's going to be mentally drained when she's done with this race, because she's had Sophie in the rear view for 5-6 laps straight now, and just all over her. So, I mean, she's probably gripping that wheel a little tighter than she probably should. Just trying to get through this.
Yeah, definitely. Sarah's away. Sarah has opened up the tap. She has gone in 5th place. And Zoe and Anna are now battling for 6th. And mistake from Martine. And now she's going to have to go defensive as they're on the back straight here. And we're going to see if Sophie can do the cutback. So Martine's going to be brave. She slows down. Very good driving there from Martine. Manages to hold Sophie off. And still defending as hard as she can. She'll be very pleased with herself if she can hold Sophie off for the rest of this race. 2 minutes to go. I'm reckoning we might just get one more lap in here. Maybe 2. But I don't think so. I think it's just going to be the 1. But we'll see. We don't know. Oh, there's contact. And she's managed to hold it. Great save from Martine as Sophie tries that inside line. Didn't quite work. And Sophie backs out. Brilliant stuff.
Zoe's getting harassed by Annalise in the back as well, too. A nice little battle developing between those two.
Great shout, mate. Thank you very much. So there we go. Zoe and Anna still battling away. We've got, come on, Mammy, keep it together. You got this. 1 lap to go. This is great. No pressure, Mammy, at all. But there you go. Zoe goes into the dirt on the inside of the right-hander, and she's swinging this into the left-hander. Might drift her out wide a little bit, but she's handled that superbly. Hard on the brakes. Anna is really pushing to find a way through. So this will be the final lap as they cross the line. So it's Mammy from Esther. Can she hold on? It's going to be very close for both the leaders if they can do 130s. Well, I think it should be okay, but there is Sophie now into the lead of this race, and we missed it. I do apologise as we were watching the battle, and I'm pretty sure she must have done it on that left-hander coming into the start-finish straight. But great stuff from Sophie, now into third. Bit too far away to grab that second place though, but not over till the fat lady sings.
Yeah, I'm interested to see if Martine can get back in it, but it seems like she's fading a little bit. I think she's a little shaken. I wonder if maybe she got some dirt on her tires or something like that, because it seems like she's struggling to keep it on the track a little bit. Yeah,
definitely. I think so. So maybe a mistake there somewhere. But lovely to see that. Keep it calm, says Mags. Vamos, Martine. Brilliant stuff. Absolutely love this. We've got Sophie there in third. Martine there in fourth. A little bit frustrating kicking in. As you can see, just goes slightly wide. Sarah in fifth place. There is Zoe in sixth with Anna right behind us. Still there. Brilliant stuff. Fee also there in 8th place, having a really good drive. But it's going to be Mammy. Just got 3 corners to go. She does the hardest one. She now has to just open up the power and let that Porsche do its stuff. And she's going to come through, and she's going to take her first win in the AWRC this year. Fantastic stuff from Mammy. She is going to be over the moon. And watch out for the TNR obsession as they come through the chat. Congratulations to Mammy. Mammy comes first. Esther in second. Sophie's going to finish in third place. She seems happy with that. Martine in fourth place crosses the line. Sarah Hawkey's going to finish in the top 5. Congratulations. Oh my goodness me. Look at the chat, Jesse. Sarah goes in 5th. It's going to be Anna who pips Zoe off the line there and takes 6th from Zoe in 7th. Well done, ladies. Great drive that was. Absolutely brilliant. Fee coming round now as the lights go down at Brazil and the lights come on for the Porsches, and we're going to see Zoe see this one out.
Yep,
brilliant drive.
Annalise got Zoe on that last hairpin there. She got on the inside of her and just took her. I think it was a little mistake by Zoe. It cost her that curve, but those two had a nice little battle.
Yeah, definitely. There's some great messages coming through as well. Red Eagle says, well done, Martine. Narador says, GG. Yes, true example of wech is wech, says Celine. I'm getting used to that now. I need a new word. Lots of messages coming. Fantastic stuff. Well done to the ladies. Congratulations. It was really, really enjoyable. And don't forget, please don't go away. We've got a cracking race coming up. And it's at Bathurst for the Aston Martin Super League Conference Division. And please don't forget, subscribe, hit that thumb, and hit that bell. Get notifications for the next race. So there we go. Thank you very much, everyone. I really hope you enjoyed that race. So let's have a look at those race results. Super drive from all ladies. Right, so it's Mammy who took the win. Esther in second. Look how close those times are. But Sophie there who takes third place with the fastest lap. Martine in 4th place with Sarah Hawkey in 5th. Anna Maniac just manages to finish off that 6th place on Zoe right at the end of the race. So those times are superb. Really, really good. And Fee there in 8th. And Hannah will get points. Unfortunately, didn't get to see what she was going to be like on that track, which is really unfortunate as it starts to get very dark here in Brazil. But what a race. Absolutely superb stuff from the ladies, Jesse.
Yeah, it was good work by all of them. I thought it was a fun race to watch. I mean, there was good battles throughout the field. We had the front 2, we had the second 2, and then we had that nice little battle for the last 3. So it was they'll all have enjoyed that race and be a little tired.
Yeah, definitely. As you can see, loads of people get in conversation with Jesse. As soon as he's finished, it's like, oh, that's amazing. As he turns his phone off. So let's have a chat with Mammy, because we only have Mammy in here. Obviously, Fee will, obviously, we've seen do some super laps around there. But well done to Mammy. Congratulations. I bet your phone's going to be absolutely buzzing after this one. Superb drive.
Oh, what a race. Practice makes perfect, I shall say. Thanks to my team for putting in hours with me, and my husband, Wiki. They've just been, you need to practice, you need to practice. Oh, I'm still on a high.
Get yourself a drink because you absolutely deserved it. I'm loving to hear that emotion.
Oh.
It's brilliant, and obviously the
Oh.
TNR went absolutely mad when they see you win. So brilliant! I can't wait for them to. I'd love to hear the messages coming through when you get them, when you phone them up. So, but absolutely superb job, as you can hear. Ping, ping, ping. But well done, super job, Mammy. Congratulations on your win.
Yeah.
Brilliant, well done.
Awesome. Now for Bathurst.
There we go. So Mammy's back out for the next race, and well done to Mammy. Let's we'll have a word with Fee because Fee is in the room. Fee, that was, I don't know if you were able to chat with us, but you did very well there. Got yourself in. You got a 36 on the qualifier. You got into the low 35s. You must be pretty pleased with that.
I did have a fun start. I forgot to push the 2 buttons.
Oh no, that was what it was.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame. That's a real shame. But you enjoyed yourself. That's the main thing.
I did.
Fantastic. Great stuff.
Better than my lap times.
Brilliant. Well, I'll tell you what, it's great to have you, as we said. We're supporting ladies in motorsport, and this is the best way to do it. Get them on track, get them racing together and having some fun. But well done, Fee. Congratulations. Well done. Brilliant stuff.
No worries. I will watch your next show.
Thank you very much. So that was Fee. She was in that cracking race there. So we're going to just drop the into the next video, which is going to be the Aston Martins, and we hope to see you for that one. So stay tuned as we get ready for the conference division of the Aston Martin Super League GT4. So welcome back everybody to the Aston Martin Super League GT4 round 6 Bathurst, and it's the conference division, and here we go. Good to see Ice is saying I'm just rebooting. That's a very good idea. So drivers are on track, and this is going to be one to watch out for. Hopefully Jesse's back with me on the microphone, and we had a absolutely cracking race in that last one, but this is going to be a tough one for the conference division, Jesse.
Yeah, absolutely. This is not an easy track at all, and there's there's 2 big straights, really. Yeah, I guess kind of 2 big straights to do passing, and outside of that, there's a lot of little intricate corners that can really throw you off in a hurry. This is a fun track to watch.
Yeah, it really is. Looking forward to this very much so, and hopefully everyone is okay, but full damage on this track as well, Jesse. So I'll tell you what, it'd be very interesting to see what happens. So if we see people hitting the wall, we're going to see a lot of people coming in the pits, or are they going to brave it and carry on?
Brave it. Just brave it.
Brave it indeed.
Unless you got engine damage.
Sounds like a good idea. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Oh, Mr. Dark Rider. Wow, I haven't seen this guy for a long time. Hello, mate. Great to see you. This is one of my friends from Project Car Days, and great to see him on the chat. Thanks, mate. Really appreciate you joining. Yeah, old school sim racer. That's what I'm talking about. So, the grids are starting to fill up. Absolutely fantastic. Paul Turner says Demon is Nev. No, actually, Demon is Dave. But Demon could be Nev. He is a bit of a demon, but we'll see. You can't see Demon this race, Craig. You can't see Demon. I'm not too sure what that means. So we'll send you some pics. Thank you very much, Fee. Appreciate that. Finalised. Can't wait to see this race. Yeah, it's going to be epic. We had a GT3 Mustang race, and it was absolutely fantastic. Good luck all in the next race, says Fee. Brilliant stuff. So, man to watch out for really is Spider, because he's been really practicing, really pushing the social as well. So I'm not really sure how everyone else is going to be getting on tonight here, Jesse. So this will be pretty interesting.
Yeah, it'll be interesting too to see how the ladies do. You know, I've done it before where I've raced 2 different tracks, you know, on the same night in 2 different races, and it's tough. It's tough to do, and I'm sure they probably focused on the ladies' race because they probably thought, you know, that was their chance to get a good win, which obviously Mamie cashed it in. So it'll be interesting to see how much they've worked on this second track. This is not a forgiving track. Like you said, there are walls everywhere.
Yeah, indeed. And we're just looking at the champion at the moment, obviously with Watsy coming out of the championship, and we do wish him all the best. But Danzo now winning this championship, as you'll see in a moment. So Bessie on track, and again, another one to watch out for. Really sneaking up the group here. But Richard Pugh just literally says, I'm trying to get through, and I'm going to hit the wall instead. And that might work, because we've seen it in NASCAR. So keep an eye on that move around the outside. So very interesting.
Absolutely. We got a full field here with 13 racers on track. That's a lot.
Yeah, there is a lot. And let's take a look at the... Oh, let's have a look at the championship table from a different point of view, shall we? That wasn't supposed to happen. And that's the wrong table. Let's just scroll down and use that one. There we go. That's the right one. So, after that's the wrong table as well. It should be round 6. I do apologise, everyone. I'll quickly zoom and get that one.
I wrote it down on the back of my hand here if you can't find it. So
see, fantastic commentary, and also writes it on the back of his hand, even better. Let me just
take it everywhere I go.
That's it. That's the best way to be. I tell you, it is the best way to be. So let's see if we can find it now. It's not there. I cannot see it. Why? It should be up there. Sort of literally been put on there, and then it's been deleted. Very strange indeed. No, it hasn't. It's there. We have put it up. There it is. So, there we go. It's back. So, this is the championship so far. So, obviously, Watsy now out of the championship. It's now Danzo taking the lead. And with the drop points, it stays the same, which is incredible. Then we've got Douglas. Unfortunately, not racing tonight. So, that's one we're missing. But we do have Mr. Spider, who's been really putting some effort into this one. 100 points. So, he has possibly potential of grabbing the lead tonight. But we don't know what's going to happen. Then Demon Dave also out on track. Watch out for him. Mammy Khan. I do apologise, Mammy. Mammy's in front of him in 5th place with 86. Then we got Demon on 82. Followed by Richard Pugh, Mr. Consistent, there with 80 points. Then we got Nemco Patrick, and so unlucky. Had the fastest lap, had the win, and then he lost it. 75 points. Then we got Rollergrand, so Bessie there, 72 points. Then we got Mr. Stickman, 60 points. Digby, unfortunately, hasn't raced for the last 3, so we're going to keep an eye on that. Carlos Octane also missing out. Then we have Isa Diablos, which is Mr. Benjo for Isa Racing on 30 points. Then D-Man's back this week with 29 points, and Kraken obviously not racing, but we do have a couple of new drivers who have jumped in for this championship, which is great to see. One of them is AJ. Hopefully he is on track now.
He did. He already met one wall. So
he's met one wall. So welcome to Bathurst. So yeah, yes. So there's AJ. So that was the gentleman that has really been supporting us for the last week or two with all game coins and Cardano. So hopefully something comes of that, and looks great. It's great to have him on track. It really, really is. And I think he's going to start from the back of the grid. So there is Nevin on track at the moment, looking like he's the fastest guy. So there's Danzo, Zoe out on track, and Zoe's looking pretty quick. Looking forward to this. Richard Pugh there in 4th, with D-Man there in 5th. Hopefully the connection stays and the disconnects don't jump and cause them some chaos. Stickman there in 6th, Sebastian in 7th, Mammy in 8th, then Spider in 9th at the moment. Looks okay, so I think everyone's okay. Just let everyone know that everyone's okay, Jesse, on the chat, so everyone can start as normal. Restat, there he is in 10th place, new driver, so great to see him there. AJ 11th, and then we've got Benjo there in 12th with Ravy Dave in 13th place. So I think we're ready to start here, Jesse.
Sounds good.
So just need to let those guys know that that all can qualify. Well done.
Typing as I speak.
Oh,
I'm
you're
very
doing now.
slow.
Okay, lovely.
Yes.
You crack on. Brilliant. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. So all can start, which is brilliant. Supporting AJB for this one. Give a good showing for the sponsors. Oh, that was very nice of you, Matty. What were you after? But brilliant stuff. Paul Turner says, commenters, here we go. So looking forward to this race.
I was watching these guys running through the practice, running through those S turns. You look at that map up in the top right-hand corner, and it doesn't look like there's that big of turns there. But man,
It's nice, doesn't it? Yeah.
It's terrifying if you're driving. So I'm internally slightly giggling. As much as I don't want to see anybody wreck, I'm kind of excited for the pitfall.
Yeah, so where do you want to be really here? Because obviously you want to qualify, you want to get out first, but obviously if you steal the front of the grid, then surely you're in a better position here. But if you're sort of mid-pack and you want a bit of a run, you really need to make sure that you don't make a mistake, because if you do, you're going to get caught up in it.
Yeah, it's hard because if somebody wipes out in front of you, you try to avoid them, you slow down, there's a good chance somebody's going to bang in you from behind, you know what I mean? So it's just, everybody just is cautious, just wait it out. It'll work out. But, you know, saying everyone should be cautious and be careful, it's easy to say because I'm sitting behind the microphone and not behind the wheel, so.
We got Paul says, Demon is a ghost. You can't see or commentate on him. Go on, Paul. Let's play the game. So Richard's there out in front at the moment. There is Noah Kirkpatrick in second. Danzo there in third. D-Man is out on track. So good to see that his internet is looking very good. Stickman's got a penalty. Oh, Stickman. And that'll be coming out of the pits. So unfortunate for Stickman. He's there in fifth place, and he'll probably be starting from the back of the grid. There is Zoe. So Zoe coming through. There's Sebesi. Been phenomenal the last few weeks. Really impressive. There is Benjo, and I'm pretty sure he's going to know this track like the back of his hand. So I'm looking for him to win this one. He's really warming up the tyres. We'll see what he can do. Yeah. AJB there, also on track, just getting himself sorted out and fixed up. There is Spider. Looking forward to seeing how he does. He's been really on the pace, very consistent as well. So we'll see how he does tonight. And also promoting a pizza company, if I remember rightly. So,
man, we got sorry to interrupt there. We got D-Man with front and back damage and Stickman with front damage, and Stickman has a penalty. This is going to be exciting.
Yeah, exactly. Already damage is playing its part, isn't it? So Richard Pugh comes round, and I love the camera angles on it. Absolutely brilliant. Is Demon John Cena. Go Zoe, says Matt. Rory McLaren McGann. Do a 2-minute 11 here, Aston, question mark. Oh, there you go.
Got AJ with damage as well.
Not what you want before you start your qualifying lap. So Richard Pugh comes through now. And like I said, it's going to be very, very brave to see what happens and see who does make it all the way around without damage. It's going to be very impressive. So, never coming around.
There's angry pit bosses already. It's amazing.
So Richard Pugh through, Never Kirkpatrick is through, Danzo the championship leader through, D-Man has come through as well. He's even got a chance to have a conversation and say it's okay, but Zoe is there in fifth place. So I wonder if he's just going to move out of the way, because he does not want anyone in front of her while she's on a fast lap, especially with aero front and rear damage. Sebesi also there in sixth place at this moment. Lovely looking liveries, they really, really are. There is Stickman coming through with aero damage. Spider on the chase as well. So Spider's going to be in a bit of a kerfuffle if he closes up Stickman too early. There is Mammy, she's got a bit of a gap, hopefully. There is Reese as well in 10th. Great to see a big track. Oh, AJ spun on turn 1, which has not helped him, but luckily for Ben, he's managed to escape that and goes through. Let's see what he can do. Ravy Davey all on his own at the back there, looking for a good qualifying. Back to Richard Pugh, who seems to be on it at the moment, Jesse.
Yeah. Well, Richard's got clean air, something the rest of them don't have. We got some of them, they're kind of bottled up on each other, you know, and that's making it kind of tough. We got D-Man and Zoe and Rollergrad just like right on top of each other, and there's not enough drafting spaces on this track for that to be beneficial. So, oh, and D-Man's down. He just hit a wall.
Oh, that's not good. So D-Man has hit a wall. Now, where's Zoe? Zoe's sort of managed to get through, but Sebesi's looking very, very quick indeed. And she's Sebesi's going to get the toe on Zoe. So very, very Unfortunate for Zoe there. Everyone going through the S. This is very tough, this track. It really, really is. But I tell you what, entertainment purposes, it's absolutely fantastic. Come on, Mr. Cameraman. No, the cameraman actually was looking at his lens. Wasn't actually looking at the cars coming through. That's a great shot. Missed that one, mate.
Comes Richard.
Richard coming through now. Let's see what he can do. So, Richard crosses the line, 2:18.5. No, Kirkpatrick crosses the line, does a 2:15. Richard Pugh off the track. Danzo goes through with a 2:14. D-Man coming through, but it's going to be Zoe next. There is Zoe. What can she do as she crosses the line? Does a 2:19, 2:20 as she crosses the line. Zabesi goes through and does a 2:18. We've got D-Man coming through now and who's had an accident, so he's sort of rolling back. Not too sure what he's going to do. Have to come off the track because if he's rolling back like that, that's not going to be good. Still rolling back. D-Man, can you come off the track, please, buddy? And he's left the room. So Stickman there as well. So he must have had a connection problem. So through he goes. Stickman goes through. Spider is next. He goes through. Goes into 6th place. Mammy comes through. Goes into 3rd.
Oh, wow.
This is impressive. Reese comes through. What does he get? That's a good time. Goes through with a 2:17. Goes into 4th. So AJ coming through now. Who's in front of him? Was it Ravy Davey or someone like that? Who is it? I think it's no, it's Benjo. Benjo goes through, goes into, I think that's going to be about 6th place. So Ravy Davey coming through the final corner. I do apologise, Benjo, for missing that. It just all had a bit of a mix-up. So crosses the line now. Here does he go? Goes into 4th place. So AJ's going to be the last one through, and he's going to be a big lap down. But let's take a look at where he is. Benjo, there he is in 5th place. That's a good lap. Wow, this is very close. Very, very close indeed. So Danzo with pole.
He benefited from some clear track. He didn't have anybody around him, so that was very helpful.
Yeah, brilliant stuff. Absolutely brilliant. That'll be very interesting because, you know, as they come up through Skyline and the S's, and then you got the dipper. That's the section they really need to be worried about. And then for a Selbo, which is this turn here, crucial to get that right. Really is crucial. Don't want to hit the wall on the entry and on the exit. So great lap time from Danzo, but I think this is going to be a better race than we thought, Jesse, I reckon.
Oh, I'm terrified for them.
Oh, Mammy, look at Mammy there in 3rd place after that cracking result. They're in 3rd.
Yeah, so that's impressive. I did not think she would do that well, just given the fact, like I said, she had to run 2 races. That's impressive that she was able to do that on 2 totally different tracks like that.
Yeah, definitely. So everyone is done. So let's have a look at those results from qualifying. And you can see Danzo on pole position with Nevin in 2nd place, Mammy in 3rd, Dave there in 4th. Got Isa there in 5th, Reese there in 6th, Zabesi in 7th, Richard Pugh there in 8th, Stickman with the damage in 9th, Spider in 10th, Zoe all the way back there in 11th. So I think that must have been when D-Man had that damage. And then AJ at the back in 12th place. Unfortunate for D-Man, had a disconnect. So let's see how they all get on. So this is it, round 6. Drama, drama, drama as we start this up. Is this going to be an episode of Neighbours, or is it going to be an episode of Home and Away? We're going to find out for round 6 of the Aston Martin Super League at Bathurst. So here we go, Jesse, live. Danzo on pole, Nevin there in 2nd, Mammy in 3rd, Dave in 4th, and Ben in 5th place. So watch the lights as we see the 3 reds, 4 reds, 5 race. Here we go. Oh, there's a roller from Zabesi now. Has Zabesi got a penalty? Yes, she has. Oh, she's stalled. And it looks like she's ghosted out. And unfortunate for Zoe, gets contact. And that's cost her massively as she goes into turn 1 for the first time. And Nevin goes round the outside of Danzo. And if he can just get the drop on him, he might get the inside line. But he hasn't quite done it. And Danzo managed to pull away. Great battle between Mammy, Dave and Benjo for that 4th place at the moment. And Benjo had to back out of that one. So Isa Benjo now into 5th place. Stickman has done a fantastic job. He's now into 6th from the back of the grid. So keep an eye on that as they come through the right-hander now. It is still Danzo in the lead and everyone is through. And that's a lovely shot, Jesse, as they come through up to the right-hander now. Brilliant.
Yeah, it's lovely for now. We'll see how many more corners it stays lovely.
As they come through Reed Park now, up to the right-hander. And they're going to drift in to Stillman Park, which is going to be an absolute cracking, sweeping left-hander into the dip. Brilliant stuff from Danzo. Nevin and Danzo at the moment pulling away from 3rd, 4th and 5th, which is just there in your shot. There is Dave, there is Ben. Now here we go into the braking zone for the first time. Oh, someone went really wide there, and it's Ravy Davey. Has he held it? Yes, he has. Wow, he saved it as he come into the S's there. So Danzo holding the lead, Nevin there in 2nd, and it's Ravy Davey holding the troop of cars behind. The Aston Martins are all over the back of him, and that's a great move. Off. Richard Pugh is off in the background, so we've lost Richard Pugh. Where is he? I can't see him, Jesse. He must be right at the back there. But there's a battle for the lead, and Nevin's gone through, and he looks like he's done that at Forest Elbow. Brilliant stuff.
Roller Grand and Spider both off.
Oh, Spider's off as well.
Carnage.
Absolute carnage, but there he is, he's back on track. There is Sebastian the wall, and Richard Pugh also. So are they going to come into the pits? And looks like Danzo going down the inside for position for the lead. Backs out of it. Oh, very brave there from Danzo. He was thinking about it, didn't quite do it. So Nevin in the lead, Danzo in 2nd, Ravy Davey in 3rd. These two have been practicing together. There is Isa, there is Mammy in 5th place, and just have to think about this corner here. It's not worth going for there, is it, at Murray's? It really, really isn't. Up to the pit straight and then back into Hell Corner. You really don't want to do it there. You just need to sort of back yourself up, get a good exit off the Hell Corner, and then back on to the Mountain Straight. And that's what you got to do. That's what I would do anyway, Jesse. I don't know about these guys.
Yeah, as we see, Ayrton's got out front right now, and we'll see how he does up front. Yeah, I don't know that Danzo's going to give up on it. I feel like Danzo's going to be right back in the back, and he's even gaining now in the straight as we get the draft.
Yeah, very impressive from the newcomers as well. So, oh, very wide, I say that. Oh, my goodness me, Craig, will you shut up? Every time, Jesse, I say something, I see something really good, and what happens? The newcomers, I'm just about to say that really good to see that the newcomers are doing very well. What happens? Straight into the right-hander, into Quarry, bang. Into the wall. I'm so sorry, Reese. I'm so sorry. Anyway.
Yes, it happens.
That commentator's curse is so cruel. Right, so Nevin in the lead. Danzo in 2nd, followed by Ravy Davey in 3rd. There is Benjo in 4th. There is Mammy in 5th place. And again, 2 contacts. That's Danzo off. And that's also Ravy Davey gone into the wall, but he's managed to hold it. I don't know what happened there. But we will keep an eye on that. That was absolutely incredible.
Yeah, it's a
need to look at that again. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I couldn't tell what happened.
Oh, so there we go. So into the left-hander they went and slam into the wall. They go. And Danzo has to bail out of that one, and he's lost so many places. Oh,
yep,
goodness me.
Demon's getting a challenge on the straight now. He's got a drafter behind him.
So on board with Isa, and there he goes round the outside. This is going to be very brave over the curbing. Is he going to hold the line hard on the brakes? Side by side of the two drivers. That's great respect. Oh, and he tries to turn in, and he didn't see where he's going. And couldn't have been radar there because he would have seen him next to him. And Ravy Davies just literally just nudged him off the track, say, look, hold on a minute, I want that position, I'm going to take it. But again, just need that show of respect there, Jesse. Mammy into 3rd.
I was going to say, it's to Mammy's benefit. Mammy took advantage of the situation. Danzo's back in the race now. Let's see, does Danzo... Yeah, he has some damage, so that's going to be a struggle for him. But, wow, Mammy's cutting all the corner.
I say that, and then I saw Isa do the same thing, and then he sort of backed out of it, and then he thought, no, do you know what, I'm going to go for it anyway. And then he had to stop Danzo from coming through, and Danzo's got a great toe off him, but obviously he has got damage. So Mammy is going to be in trouble here as Isa goes down the inside, and Stickman and Reese having a good battle for that 6th and 7th place respectively, and he uses all the track and a little bit more, does Isa, and he manages to hold on, but Mammy round the outside. That's going to be very brave. Might need to back out of this one. Danzo having a look down the inside of Mammy, and Mammy's in the wall, Mammy. And she's managed to do it without damage. That was very, very lucky indeed.
Yeah. Very fortunate there. That can that can mess up your race in a hurry.
Yeah, definitely. Right, so it's Nevin in the lead. We have a 4-second lead nearly on Ravy Davy, so we will keep an eye on that. As you can see, Ravy Davy using all that track, but I can tell you what, Ice is going to be seeing the red mist. He's going to be wanting that place back from the man in second. There is Danzo in fourth. Mammy in fifth place, doing a great job there. Stickman with Reese just behind. Stickman again using all that track and holding the brakes as they go into the sweeping S's. Brilliant stuff. Into the dipper. Oh, and he's hit the wall! Oh, and he's hit Reese! Oh!
Not sure what happened there. Reese let him back in through.
So let's have a look. So there is Stickman. Oh, just on the brakes. Contact. He's had contact again, and Reese has gone, do you know what, mate, my fault, I'm going to let you go park. Brilliant stuff from those two, but that's given, I think that's Spider behind, isn't it? Yep.
He's got a penalty here, but he's back in the race again as far as that mid-pack section.
There we go. So Nevin through, 1:14.6 at the moment. Ravy Dave there in second place. Then we got Isa there in third, all on his own. Then we've got Mammy in fourth. Danzo's been dropped, so especially down the back straight there, that's not going to help him at all. But Mammy's now got a second, 1.2 seconds to pull away and see if she can close that gap up on Isa in front. Stickman there in sixth place. With that damage, doing a very good job indeed. Reese has also followed suit with the damage, and so has Spider, but the opposite side, so it'll be interesting to see how he gets on around the right-handers.
Yeah, right. So they're going to be great on the left-handers and not so great on the right-handers and vice versa. That'll be interesting.
Yeah, two lefts don't make a right, but there's two lefts against two rights, so we'll see who's better. I'll just have to know for future reference. So there's a good battle there between, it looks like Stickman. Is it Stickman? No, I do apologise. It's Spider and Reese, but it looks like Spider's gone through on Reese and taken that position for 7th place. So looking good at the moment. I wonder if it's worth braving it, Jesse. What do you think? Going into the pits. 12 minutes to go. Would you do it? Would you do it?
No,
at the back of the pack?
No, I'd stay back out. I mean, because you're just going to lose too much time. But I think this is a relatively long pit, too, so I don't think it would. But I would say it's no coincidence that the top 4 drivers all have 0 damage. I mean, that's no surprise there. That's the key to this racetrack, is just don't hit a wall.
Yeah, definitely. Nevin in the lead, now down to 2.6 seconds. And as I say that, Davey hits the wall. Davey had contact with the wall there. Manages to hold it. Settle down. As he does, he just overshoots. And that's given Nevin that 3.5 second gap that he wanted back. There is Ben there in 3rd place and doing a good job as well. Let's see if he can close that gap up. There is Mammy in 4th. They're all asking me to look at the other drivers so they crash, Jesse. That's absolutely horrible thing to say. You nasty people out there. Danzo there in 5th place doing a good job as well.
Ooh,
there is Stickman
with the penalty.
Stickman with the penalty indeed. And now Spider's on his case as well. So watch out for Spider. Goes over the grass, but he can see just in the distance there. It's 6th, 5th and 4th. We can do, but everyone's still on that track, and there goes the speed penalty, and Spider now into 6th place. Great driving from Spider after the incident at the start.
Yeah, that's where I love seeing the patience from him. You know, he started so slow and had some issues up at the start, but he just kept on it and kept driving, and he's now in 6th. That's not bad at all.
Oh, Stickman saved that. Wow, very impressive. Came into the corner just a little bit too hard on the brakes. He kissed the outside of the grass there, but he smashed up that curb and he really lost the back end, but he managed to get it under control. Great stuff, Stickman. Well done.
Yeah, we kind of got spread out a little bit here now too, so it's given some of the drivers to start laying out some good times, hopefully, you know, with very little traffic to deal with.
Yeah, definitely. So, that looks like Ravy Davies on a bit of a mission to close his best mate there. But Nevin Holden at the moment still has that fastest lap. There's Ravy Davies. You can just see Ben there in the background. But I'll tell you what, Mammy wants that podium, doesn't she? She's still there. Danzo, the championship leader, is still there as well. But Spider looking to pass Danzo on the track, because this is going to be massively beneficial for him for points, trying to get past Chris in that second position.
Yeah, now I'm looking back through the field too. Richard's got to be really frustrated. He's back there in the back of the pack, you know, just driving out the lap, see if he can get a fastest lap. But man, he was up. Was he near the front? He was not that far back, and now he's just struggling to get through the race.
Yeah, and we're looking at the leaders now, Jesse, and it's down to 1.3. So I think Nevin's starting to look in his rearview mirror, and AJB has done the right thing there, hasn't he? He felt like he was a little bit slow today, but he is actually on a mobile connection.
Oh,
and as we see that, yeah, go, mate, you carry on.
No, it's just they made a mistake, cut that corner a little tight, and he's going to get past here on this straight. I don't think there's any way he can hold him back. It's too much draft.
Yeah, definitely, as we see the two mates side by side. I don't know who was faster out of the two of them, but at the moment, Ravy Davey is taking that lead from Nevin, and I wonder if Nevin's going to do the dive bombs that he does in mini racing. I don't think he will. I think he's just going to sit behind him and wait. He does like a dive bomb, trust me. It's amazing.
That was accusatory.
Yeah, oh no, he knows it. So Dave goes into the lead. Nevin in second. It'll be great to see what happens here. Oh, contact! He gives him a little bump and says, I'm still here. It was that, what do they do in Days of Thunder? Remember me. Sticks a hand up. Right. Brilliant stuff.
Never hurt anybody.
No, that's it. So there is Ben's now into third place there with Mammy in fourth. And let's see if that's going to change, because Mammy has really started to put the hammer down. Let's see her last lap time. She's done a 2:14 twice on that 4 and 5. Brilliant stuff.
That's impressive.
Really good. As we look at the leaders. Oh my goodness me, Jesse.
Oh yeah, side by side.
Nevin's got it down the inside. Hard on the brakes. Dave goes for the inside. Shuts the door. Literally, have a word. This is fantastic. But this is just playing into Ben and Mammy's hands, because while they're battling away, Nevin goes very, very wide there, and he's very lucky not to pick up the marbles and slide out, and he's managed to hold it. But Nevin is under real pressure from Davey, and Paul Turner can't look. He's actually closing his eyes. Well, a monkey is. I don't know if it's a monkey or not. I'm not too sure. No, same as Becca Rushton as well. Becca Rushton's watching going, oh my goodness me. Love it. There is Ben in third, Mammy in fourth. Danzo's still holding fifth. Spider's definitely closing up. 1.5 seconds. 7 minutes to go here, Jesse.
Spider, well, just a couple laps ago was 15 seconds behind the leader, and he's now only 9 seconds behind the leader. So he's really cutting some. He's got 2 straight 2:14s with damage. That is like lightning bolt, crazy good. That's amazing. Well,
you look at it; it's only 600 of a second off the lead lap. So that's brilliant stuff and really, really impressive. So Danzo is doing 2:16s, and the last 2 laps from Spider were 2 seconds quicker, which is really impressive. Mammy's the one on the charge at the moment. She's really pushing, isn't she, as the battle continues up front, and there's a penalty for Nevin, and that is Davey going flying past. You can see the top 6 all in the same shot. This is going to be a good race if they're going to get them back down. Making me nervous, says Becca. Call it, boys, says Paul. Cash them in, Mammy, says Radio Guy.
Oh, yeah.
Brilliant stuff.
No, they're catching up with Ayrton in a hurry too. Boy, he's got problems.
He's got problems. Ravy Davy's got damage. Ravy Davy's got damage on the front aero and the offside front suspension. And Nevin goes through down the inside. And there's contact again, and there's mud flying everywhere off the side of the track. And Ben's got us the back end. And Mammy's going to go through down the inside. Does she get that position done? Yes, she has, and goes into third place. Can she get a second win? Oh, and Davey spun round. Davey spun round with contact. No, I don't know if he done it himself and caught the grass there, but that is huge. Huge for the championship. My goodness me.
I flipped over and all I saw was grass flying. So you'll have to let me know what happened.
So we're going to look at the replay here. Now, does he just adjust it just a little bit too much? On the brakes he goes. He does. He adjusts to the right to get a better line and hits the grass and tries to turn in, and he's on the brakes, and that didn't work out for him at all. And now he's back in 5th place. And there goes Spider for position and doesn't quite do it. But Spider could just follow him because he knows that Ravy's very, very quick and just chase down Danzo. And that's another place for him. So 5 minutes to go. Nevin in the lead, but look at this. It's 2nd place for Mammy Khan. Can she get the double tonight? It's incredible.
Mammy is like on fire. She's definitely the fastest person on the track right now. I mean, she's got 2:14, 2:14, 2:15. Those are 3 great laps in a row, and it was
hits the wall.
Perfect time.
Yeah.
Well, she was just testing the paint job. That's no big deal.
She absolutely slams the wall like a NASCAR trying to qualify, and slams the aero and the front suspension offside for a little bit of a good measure. But it's Nevin in the lead. He's got no damage, but he's dropped the times really bad, and he needs to get back into it. As Mammy goes for the inside line. Contact goes through, and there is. Oh, that was fantastic.
Oh,
Wow.
man, that was good reactions too. That wasn't a planned move. That was like a holy crap, somebody's slowing down in front of me. I need to get out of the way. That was amazing.
It was, and she did the right thing, as you can see. On the brakes early was Nevin, and down the inside goes Mammy, and through she goes. And I'll tell you what, I think Nevin will give her a pat on the back for that, because that's the sort of move he'd do in minis. Anyway.
Yep. Now, Scott, I don't think it's the worst thing for Ayrton, though, either, is that he's in second place. He's got no damage. So on that draft, he's going to have a big advantage over Mammy.
Well, I don't know what happened there, but it looked like Mammy was slowing down to let Nevin back through. I'm not too sure, but he's gone for the move. He's gone on the grass. He's managed to hold it. But look at Isa Benjo. As I said, he's there in third place and going for the lead of this race as they go into Hell's Corner. Here we go. Hard on the brakes. He's down the inside of one. Is he going to get Mammy down the back straight? He's got contact with Nevin. Brilliant stuff. What a save. Wow, Jess, it's incredible.
No contact. There was no contact there. He just kicked out the back end, but he saved it. That was a great job.
On board with Mammy. This is a fantastic race. Top 3, and it's nail-biting stuff. As we see, Paul Turner's literally disappeared, I think, now. Anything can happen in this race. As we see Ben down the inside of Nevin. Nevin's going wide here. He's going to try and hold it in the marbles, and he's managed to save it, but he hasn't got the pace. And Benja goes into second place. My goodness me, it's all down to the wire. But watch out, Danzo in 4th, with that damage, is still there for a podium.
Yeah, and I'm a little surprised that Ayrton's having such trouble, because, like I said, he and is it Danny in second? I'm sorry, I apologize. Who's in second right now?
Oh no, yeah, no, right. I see. Yeah, you're right. No, you're fine.
Yep. And so 2 of them are the only ones without damage, so they have an advantage over Mammy. Mammy's going to have to drive her butt off to get this home, because it's not going to be easy for her.
Yeah, definitely cool as a cucumber is Isa. He's been really pushing. He said to me on the chat, he was like, I've got to do better. I've got to do better. These guys are quick. And he's showing what he can do when he practices. And Mammy, again, is just showing the talent that's come through. It's come through in floods. Brilliant. Well done. And Paul Turner said he can't breathe. Oh, and Mammy's gone wide. And she goes for that wide exit. Hits the wall. Contact. And that's going to give Benjo the opportunity to go side by side of her. And he just gives a little rub on the side of her and says, look, give me a bit of space. I'm coming through. And Ben takes the lead with 2 minutes to go. This is incredible. This will be the final lap. Who's going to win it? Is it going to be Ben? Is it going to be Mammy? Is it going to be Nevin? Or is it going to be Danzo, who's sitting pretty there in 4th place? Look at him as they come through this right-hander now. What a shot this is. Woo!
This is crazy. I don't even know who's going to win.
Oh, Mammy trying that inside line. She's going to be over the grass. It's going to really cost her as well. And it costs Nevin as well. He had to back out of that one. He nearly made contact and could have put around there. But it looks like Ben has managed to have a gap now of 0.8. And here we go into the left-hander, and down the start-finish straight we go for the final lap. This is going to be absolutely incredible. Hold your breath, people. This is going to be the one.
Yeah, and Ayrton's got to look backwards a little too, because Danzo is not that far behind for the podium.
Oh, my goodness me. So, through Hell Corner they go. Good exit off the corner from Ben. He pulls away. Mammy in second. Oh, look, Nevin's trying to find the inside line, and Mammy's trying to push him onto the grass. Love that. Brilliant stuff. And it looks like he's going to have the momentum, or is he? He tries to get in front, and Mammy's trying to tuck down because she wants to get in front of him as they go up the climb, but I don't think she's going to do it. Hard on the brakes they go, and it's going to be Nevin that holds it. Oh, that was very good driving from both of them. Really, really precise. But Danzo is literally coming in like Jaws. Brilliant. Needs some music. You know, someone on the keyboard going dun dun dun. Absolutely brilliant. Oh!
Mammy's going to struggle because she needs that draft just to keep up. If she can't stay in a draft, she's going to start falling back to Danzo.
Yeah, definitely. So Benja in the lead at the moment. Isa is in the lead. Diablos is absolutely flying. We said Nevin Kirkpatrick in second. Mammy in third. Danzo still there, holding that 4th place. He's had a sensational race. Ravy Davies still in the lead. Still there in 5th place, should I say. Should have been in the lead, but had that big spin early on in Hell's Corner. There's Stickman in 6th. Spider in 7th in the chase. There is Sebessi. Zoe in 9th. Then we got Reese in 10th. Richard Pugh in 11th. Back to the leader. He's got a 2.2 second lead as a green light.
Flag.
Oh, there's a contact. There's contact. What happened there?
Yeah, Mammy. Something happened with Mammy.
Oh, yeah, on the brakes. Way too late. Overshot, and she's going to hit the wall here. And that didn't work out well at all. Into the wall, spins round. And where's Nevin here? Nevin's coming through as well. I think Mammy might just give that place back, but we will see. So, Isa in the lead, has cruised through now, 4 seconds in the lead, and Danzo somehow has come out of this in second place. Still side by side is Nevin and Mammy. Mammy tucks into that third position with Nevin down the outside, has a look to the inside, doesn't quite do it. There is Isa into first place, Danzo in second, and I think there might be a place change. There's, oh no, from Jessie, and I think Mammy's going to give it back. Yes, she is. Well done, Mammy. So here comes Benjo, takes the win. Isa in the lead, takes the win. Congratulations to him, the Aussie at Aussie. And Danzo in second, he's going to be over the moon with that. Nevin Kirkpatrick is going to finish in third. He'll be very pleased with that. And Mammy, I tell you what, take a bow tonight. You've been absolutely incredible. Ravy Davey in third, fifth place. Third? I keep saying he's in third. Why? Stickman in sixth, followed by Spider right behind him. There is Sebessi in eighth with that damage. Crosses the line in eighth. Zoe's going to finish as she comes through with damage all over the front end, which is a real shame because she looked very, very quick indeed. And she's going to cross the line in ninth. Debut for Reese, and he's going to come through. And he did go in the pits, so he was trying to go fastest lap, I reckon. So he did go in the pits, get that changed, and went into 10th spot. And then we're going to have poor Richard Pugh, who I think done exactly the same, trying to get that fastest lap. And hasn't quite worked out for him, but my goodness me, what a race that was, Jesse.
Yeah, I feel bad. As great as that race was up front, Stickman and Spider were battling in back, but unfortunately it wasn't a battle in the front. But good race by both of those guys too, in addition to everybody in the front.
Yeah, definitely. Well done to Isa Diablos. Brilliant. Well done, Ben. Brilliant stuff. Oh, wow. That was incredible. Bathurst, thank you. Wow, I was not expecting that, Jesse. That was a lot better than I thought. And Watsy's just clapping, going, great race. Moment. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So there we go. Let's save that replay. And I'm hoping one of the ladies saved the other replay. Richard Pugh, a bit unhappy, but I tell you what, it's a very, very tough track. Let's take a look at those results, shall we? So it is going to be Isa who finishes in the lead. And he takes the win. Danzo in second, which is just incredible after all that. Nevin in third, who managed to get a podium. Well done to Mammy. I think Mammy did back off there at the end. And she takes fourth place. But those times are just so good. Ravy Davey there in fifth. Unfortunate, just took a bit of the grass too late. And that dropped him all the way back. Stickman in the top six after starting from the back of the grid there, pretty much. Spider also had a good run and a bit of contact, so could have finished in the top five. Unfortunately, didn't. Sebessi there in 8th. Zoe in 9th. Again, looked very quick indeed and just unfortunate. Reese as well had a good battle. Just couldn't make it up in the end and did go in the pits to try to get fastest lap. Same as Richard Pugh there in 11th. And AJ just backed out because he was just about to be passed. And with no practice, it does make a difference, doesn't it? So there we go. Congratulations to all our drivers tonight. And let's get some interviews, shall we, Jesse? Because that was absolutely brilliant.
There's a giant beard in the interview area. So.
Yeah, there is indeed. So let's have a quick word with Nevin. Nevin, that was a brilliant drive, mate. Very, very impressive. Very tough to call at the end there, but I tell you what, you made it, didn't you? You just about made that podium, but I tell you what, the win was on, wasn't it, with the fastest lap?
Yeah, it was. After last time, I just wanted to finish a race, to be honest, and. It was going all right, but the walls are so close here, and I'm very happy with third. After recent attempts, that's not bad at all.
Yeah, what was you thinking when your mate Dave spun out on turn one, right near the end of the race there? I mean, that was horrific, wasn't it? To say the least. But what was your feelings there? Because he was giving you a good run for your money, wasn't he?
It was awful. He was. We were chatting to each other the whole time. And I was like, "After you, I won't attack you here," and this and that. And we figured out that we were slowing each other down. And then all of a sudden, Dave went off backwards somewhere, and yeah, that was the end of that.
Oh, it's such a shame. It really is. It
great
really
race, though.
Yeah, well done, mate. Congratulations, and yeah, super job. Well done. Brilliant.
Thanks, mate. Looking forward to the next one.
There we go. So there goes Nevin, finishing in third place. So the man in second. Mr. Danzo, how on earth did you finish second after all that? That was incredible.
I haven't got a clue, mate.
No, me and Jesse, we were like, what? How's this happening?
I had an absolute mare.
Oh, absolutely
My car just wouldn't turn in the first few laps, and I had damage, and I was like, I had damage all right, so I was all work. I'm glad I come second.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, you were very consistent though, absolutely brilliant. I mean, it was very, like I said, it was a very tough track, and a lot of people saying it was like pinball, but it is like pinball. But it's just about having that mutual respect on the racetrack through, especially the top end of the track where it's pretty much single file, unless you're very, very brave or a mistake happens. But mate, second place, that's really impressive. Well done, congratulations.
So mate, cheers. I'll take that. Thank you. Well done all.
But the man we need to speak to, Jesse, is this man, Isa Benjo, or as I like to call him, the Diablos. Wow, mate, what a drive from you. And I rooted you at the start. I said, the man from Oz is going to do this, and you did it. And from where you were, it didn't look like it was going to happen, but you've won the race, mate. How'd you feel? Oh, push to talk. There you go. There he is. I got him. I got you. Go on, mate.
Kept it clean, consistent. Tried to keep it off the walls and out of mistakes, and just went for it. So
it was, mate. It was literally really impressive. I mean, you know, your driving style was really, really smooth, and then obviously the guys and girls, should I say, in front were just battling away, and it was just opportunity after opportunity. But as it started falling into play, you managed to take the opportunity and take the win, mate. You literally unbelievable drive. I mean, like you were saying earlier on, you know, to me, you were like you wanted this one, and you definitely proved it tonight. Congratulations.
So this hats off to Mummy for that massive battle all race.
That
was a hell of a drive.
It was absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Congratulations, mate. Well done.
Thanks, mate.
So there we go. Andrew said, great racing, great commentary. Cheers, Andrew. Appreciate that. Nev is Nev. I like what you've done there, Paul. Weh is weh and Nev is Nev. Love that. So brilliant stuff. We got Car Fanatic saying, be nice, please. Yeah, it was a tough race. It really, really was. Brilliant driving from everybody. But Jesse, wow, what a night's racing. Absolutely incredible.
Yeah, that was fun. I enjoy a good slobber knocker here and there. That was nice.
It really is. It really was. And as we said, you know, we got racing again on Thursday night as well. So really looking forward to that. We might do a stream in between. It depends. We'll see how it goes. Depends if the lady goes bingo. If she does, then we'll get a stream on and do some fun races. Ooh. But yeah, we'll treat ourselves. Well, she should treat herself. Absolutely fantastic evening of racing. Well done to Mammy. Well done to Isa Diablos, Ben. Well done. Absolutely super drive. Looks like Lee's happy with that. But going into the final few rounds, it's going to be very, very tough indeed. And we're just going to check the map for the next race. And I think we're at Brands. Yes, we are. We're at Brands. Oh, come on. So Brands Hatch is going to be the realm of see who takes it to the final race, which is going to be later in Missouri East, which again is another superb track. Loads of battling, loads of action, and it's going to be absolutely brilliant. So thank you very much for everyone that's joined us. Well done to the races tonight. Thank you everyone for joining us and who have been viewing. Don't forget that hopefully we'll have like I said, we'll have a fun day on Tuesday and Wednesday, or Wednesday, one of the two. And also on Thursday night, we'll see Lewis commentating and back after illness for Division 1 and Division 2. So absolutely super nights or weeks racing coming up for everybody. But stay tuned. There's plenty more where that came from. But Jesse, been absolutely fantastic to have you again tonight, mate. The entertainment value is always good here, isn't it?
Yes, it's wonderful. With me and you, you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, you don't. But anyway, thank you very much, everyone. It's been an absolute pleasure. That was Jesse Limquela. My name's Craig Cook. This is CC Sim Racing, and we'll see you again on Tuesday, Wednesday, and definitely Thursday. Take care, everyone. Have a fantastic night. Good evening.